Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to learn about price list. For this, we have to select master's menu, then rate and discount master, and then select price list. In price list, we have various options like all items, selected company item, selected salt, area wise, import from Excel, new item, import method. Now first of all, we'll look into the all items option. Now click on all items and a window of price list will appear in front of you. Now from here we can change the rate of any item. You can also create new item and moreover you also have the print of these items. Now if you want to change the price of any item, then in order to do that you need to point on that item first and press enter. When you press enter over that item, a window of that particular item will appear in front of you. In that window, you can set various rates in this particular window. So for the time being, we are pressing escape key from this window. Similarly, we press enter key on this item. And if it consists of stock, then it will show you the batch window of the particular item, where you can change the rate of item according to your own convenience. Now after that, if you want to print the price list, then press Alt P and it will show you a price list menu. You can also print the price list in different formats. Like if you want to print according to the user, then you can select it as price list user defined. So there are various other formats you can use to print the price list. As you press enter key on the price list user defined option, then a window will appear in front of you about print price list, in which first field is print copies, where you can mention the number of copies that you required for printing. For example, we mention here 1. Next field is header, whether you want to print the header or not. You can define that yes or no respectively. Next is print row. Here you can mention how many rows you want to print. Next is print column. Here you can mention how many columns you want to print. Next is length. The length over here is basically the length of A4 size paper, that is 72. So we will take it as 72 only. Next option is heading. You can mention heading in this field. For the time being, we are specifying price list as heading. One thing in heading I want to specify is that if you want to put heading in your price list, then you can put that in heading field. But before that, you have to select yes in header as defined above. Next option is index on. In this field, we have various options to print the price list according to our own format. For example, we want that firstly company name should be printed and then code should be printed. So we can select it as company plus code. Similarly, we want that first rack number should be printed and then code. So you can go for the rack plus code. So there are various formats that you can change according to your need and then get the price list printed. Next option is rates from. Suppose the rates of this item has been changed from a particular date, then we can mention that date and you will be able to change the rates accordingly. Next option is rates translator word. As you can see various alphabets over here. These are not only the alphabets, these are basically to print the amount in words when you take the print of the price list. Now next option is code. If you want to print the item code, then you can assign yes in this field by pressing spacebar. And if you don't want to print the item code, then you can select it as no. Next is name. Item name is of how many characters that you have to mention over here. After this, next is unit. If you want to print unit, set yes, otherwise set no. Then here is company. Company name is of how many characters. manufacturer name is of how many characters. Salt name is of how many characters. Similarly, next is rack. If you wanna mention the rack number, then you can also do. So various options are here: minimum level, maximum level, conversion, box, purchase rate, MRP. So you can select all these options with the help of spacebar, applying it as yes or no. We can also print the purchase rate according to text. Then we will select T over here. Then it will print purchase rate in text. Now let's see its effect. You will press enter for that. And then click on view. And now here you can see that it prints the purchase rate in text format, as you can see here in purchase price column. Now press escape key from this window. Then again press Alt P and then again select price list user defined. Similarly, if we set yes as purchase rate, then it will print the purchase rate in figures or numerically. Now check its preview. And now here you can see that in purchase price column, it will print the purchase rate numerically. You can see here. Means if you set Y, then it prints purchase rate numerically. If you set no, then it will not print the purchase rate. And if you set T, then it will print the purchase rate in text format. So for the time being, we are selecting purchase rate as Y for numeric. After this, you will see next is MRP. Similarly, all of the operations for MRP are same as purchase rate. Y for numeric, no for no values, and T for text format. So in order to print anything in price list, assign yes or no. Similarly, you can also change the rates and print the price list according to selected company item, selected salt, and area wise. Thank you.